A half turn is actually a rotation, but this time an angle is actually 180 degrees. It's called as a half turn because it forms a semicircle rotation. This time, this half turn will not be focusing only about the origin. Okay, so we're not going to talk about the origin only. Say for example, let us say there are two lines A and B. Okay, they are actually lines passing through a common point P. So this is no longer an origin. Any point in the Cartesian plane, this is the intersection point or the point of intersection of lines A and B. The half turn of a certain point about P is indicated by this manner. The half turn along A and B of your P, or in this case, any X, is a half turn rotation about the P, which is again not the region, identified in this given formula. You have here minus X plus 2P. So this is the formula in determining a certain half turn. But then again, the half turn here is not just specific on the axis, but say for example, if we have here these two lines, let's say we have here this line and another line here, right? So that would mean their point of intersection, which is this one here, is our point P. And if, say for example, we have here point X, and we are determining the half turn of this, or in short, its rotation about 180 degrees with the fixed point on P, what we did before is actually we start this as our what they call this, our initial side containing the point itself, and then we actually ended up with a certain terminal side following the idea that our angle is 180 degrees. So we're going to have 180 degrees here, somewhere there. So actually our terminal side is forming a straight angle to the initial side. That would mean this is also the initial side here. Okay, that's why it's called a half turn, because the total degree of rotation is 180 degrees. So the location of that X is actually, or its what they call this one, its image of rotation is actually equivalent here. Okay, so we are going to use this formula where P is the intersection point and X is our identified point. So we will illustrate some examples connected to this in determining the half turn of identified point on the identified lines, and sometimes the point of intersection is not given. So that we can get the P, we need to identify the point of intersection. Thank you very much for watching.